Hello, good evening. Police are searching for two men after shots were fired at a block of flats in Glasgow on Christmas Day. The incident happened on Carron Place in the city's Springburn area, which remains sealed off. Andrew Black has been at the scene.
Well, police have been maintaining a presence here at the scene throughout the day today, and what we do know is that about 5:30 yesterday, some shots were fired in a common close in one of these blocks of flats. Two men were then seen leaving immediately afterwards, and it's those two men that police are now looking for. Now, nobody was injured here, but police do say that what happened was a reckless and violent act. Detectives are hoping that residents who might have been here enjoying Christmas Day at home possibly saw something suspicious and have information to give them. Now, officers say that they don't know what type of firearm was used in this incident. They're also still trying to establish a motive, but they do say at this stage that there's not thought to be any link to organised crime.
Visit Scotland says more attractions are opening on Boxing Day to meet visitor demand. It estimates domestic tourism alone is worth £83 million to the Scottish economy between Christmas and New Year. Morag Kinneborough reports.
Most staffed attractions are shut today, giving workers a rest, letting people enjoy the traditional holiday. But a growing number are opening on Boxing Day. From the Northern Isles to the south of Scotland, the number of attractions open today has risen slightly, up 2% on last year, which Visit Scotland believes is part of a growing trend. It says Boxing Day is no longer just a sales day, people want to see and do more.
The potential's there and that number is increasing. It's finding things for people to do, so if we can encourage more attractions to capitalise on the growing number of people coming to Scotland, that's going to be a benefit for everybody.
Pay-to-enter attractions are doing brisk business too. Visitor numbers here have risen tenfold in the last 20 years. They've extended opening hours to meet demand.
The growth that we've seen, certainly over the last 10 years, indicates that there's an increase of visitors to Edinburgh at Christmas time, up to and including Boxing Day, and that strongly indicates that the market is only going to grow.
With hundreds of thousands of visitors in Scotland between Christmas and New Year, tourism bosses believe more companies could capitalise on these business opportunities. The Unite Union argues employers must pay staff the living wage. Morag Kinneborough reporting Scotland, Edinburgh.
A ward at Stracathro Hospital in Brechin has been closed to new admissions after a number of patients developed flu-like symptoms. It follows the closure of a Ward 5 at Ninewells Hospital in Dundee, which NHS Tayside says remains closed to new admissions after patients were treated for the flu. Shoppers across Scotland have been out hunting for bargains in the Boxing Day sales. Some customers arrived at Silverburn Shopping Centre in Glasgow at 5:30 this morning. However, a BBC survey suggests that the Black Friday sales in November are now more important. We spoke to a couple of shoppers.
I get in here today early, 5:30 in the morning. You buy for like next year, coming again, you keep for next year, so it'll be cheaper rather than buying like all the time full price.
Today we were expecting a much better sale type thing, but no, the sales are quite disappointing to be honest.
Football and Celtic have moved 11 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership. They beat Dundee 2-0 at Dens Park with an early goal from James Forrest. Lee Griffiths scored Celtic's second before half-time.
We always know this is going to be difficult, but I thought apart from a period in the second half where we were loose in our possession, throughout the course of the game we were excellent.
Now, there have been some reports of a white Christmas yesterday. What is the truth, Christopher?
It's true. Thank you very much indeed, Graham. Yes, hello there. Good evening to you. Technically, it was a white Christmas. Right at the last moment, some snow recorded across parts of South Lanarkshire. And then through the early hours of this morning, a little bit more snow actually. Some of us waking up to fairly festive scenes across central and southeastern parts. For most of us today, it was bright and cold. And it stays cold tonight, in fact icy, because we've had a number of showers across northern parts of the mainland and the Northern Isles today. Those continue tonight, so there is an ice warning overnight. Elsewhere it's dry, clear and cold. -5 for Glasgow. In the far south, where we've got some snow on the ground, -8. So a cold, frosty and icy start to the day tomorrow, and it remains cold throughout the day because we have this wind coming all the way down from the Arctic, so a real cold Arctic blast. But plenty of sunshine. A frosty, icy start. Once again, showers around northern parts of the mainland and the Northern Isles where it will be windy. But for most of the mainland, it's actually dry, sunny and cold. By mid-afternoon, we're looking around 3 degrees at best. For many further north, perhaps a touch milder, but add on the wind, it's going to feel really quite chilly. Looking ahead, little in the way of change really. This is Thursday, dry, bright and sunny for central and southern parts of the country. A few showers once again further north, but fewer in number compared with today and tomorrow. Once again chilly. Friday, bit of a change, rain edging its way up from the south. Some snow on the hills, rain for most of us. Driest the further north that you are. And once again, it will be cold. That's the forecast for now.
Christopher, thanks so much indeed for that. And that's Reporting Scotland for now. We're back tomorrow lunchtime at 1:25. But from all of us on the team, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.